Why would you need to tell a 3-year-old something about the color of their skin and divide them based oppressor versus oppressed so that you put them on this path to adopting the woke ideology? And by the time they get to college, they can't even tell you what a woman is.
I want to now yield 5 minutes to Mr. Bob Good, my friend from Virginia.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to all of your witnesses and for your testimony, both written and expressed today. I do want to just start with Ms. Augustin, and I appreciate all the fine work done by CRA, and I appreciate your testimony regarding the current federal spending that is not simply unnecessary, unjustified, unconstitutional, or wasteful borrowing from our kids and grandkids, but it is actually, you made a very compelling case about so much of it that is literally harmful and intended to transform America into a Marxist globalist state envisioned by the radical left that frankly hates the founders, hates the Constitution, and hates the basic ideals and values that are central to our country. The Limit, Save, Grow Act, or what I like to actually call Shrink Washington, Grow America, will take a meaningful, broad-based fiscal approach to top-line spending cuts, as you know, and some caps, and then some significant target eliminations of pet projects like climate, IRS expansion, COVID spending, and student loans. But I'd like just a few additional thoughts from you on how we would take a razor-sharp scalpel approach to the most egregious and harmful spending via the appropriations process this fall, or really as we work on it now to vote on it in the fall.
Thank you, Congressman Good, and I think you're exactly right. We've done a good job today talking about the financial crisis that is upon us, but there's another equally great crisis facing the American people, and that is the woke and weaponized government that's aimed squarely at them. So insofar as you do deal with the debt limit, you absolutely must maintain the $130 billion in cuts and find that from the woke and weaponized spending. And my advice to you would be look at the Department of Education and HHS, because what is happening to children in this country is the perfect display of what woke and weaponized government is doing to people. And when you send your kid to the public school systems, they have gay porn in the libraries. They have teachers that are asking them are you sure you're a boy or girl today, and changing their pronouns without their parents knowing about it, and then putting them on a path to radical gender affirmation, where you have cross-sex hormones and then eventually genital mutilation. And what that does to a child, and if you listen to the detransitioners, this will give you the perfect insight, is make them a permanent pharmaceutical patient for the rest of their life. There's no way for them to ethically consent to any of this, and this is being done in the schools without the parents' knowledge. This is why you have $3 million to Montessori schools to train 3-year-olds on anti-racism. Why would you need to tell a 3-year-old something about the color of their skin and divide them based oppressor versus oppressed so that you put them on this path to adopting the woke ideology? And by the time they get to college, they can't even tell you what a woman is. So yeah, look at the Department of Education and HHS.
Well said, and you could expound so much more, as you know. And this is all with everyone's tax dollars, irrespective of their beliefs on it. The liberal progressive Bill Maher said when he was a child he wanted to be a pirate. He's glad no one poked out his eye and cut his leg off. And it's unbelievable we let children diagnose themselves and then adults perform this surgery to permanently maim and harm them.